when my boy out of practice.
Right.
I was waiting on that.
Yeah, I was. No, I'm telling you, I'm looking. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? The boys are really back in town.
Yeah, they are.
Boys are back in town.
Full house,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like Danny Tanner.
Yeah.
Danny Tanner.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Jessica
Olsen
Cosmos.
twin.
yeah. Uncle Jesse.
Oh, Jessica Cosmos.
Jesse. Jessica Soppers was his last name.
Mhm.
That might be kept. Look that up.
Uh-oh.
Jesse, Uncle Jesse last name. That's hard. Why we looking at that, Weezy? Give me your song of the week, my brother.
My song of the week is Jeezy, man. Whole lot of everything. Let me be the backup now.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I got the vocals.
You watched it. You
Yeah,
don't watch nothing.
I like Jeezy.
You watch Jeezy, guy.
I like what I like.
You do.
I wasn't impressed by it.
Nothing wrong with
Oh, Lord.
that. Yeah.
Cosopoulos.
Shout
No
out to
way.
Weezy. Weezy was, yeah.
TV show now.
Weezy
It might be
special, but that's TGI.
Yes,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Hey, have we talked about that? Like, I think we have. They don't have shows for them like
I
that.
didn't know TV shows.
They got
TV
Abby.
shows.
That's, I mean,
But shit, Blackish just went off. It ain't
Right.
no TV shows.
like TGI Friday, it was a run. Like, you knew from 7 to 9, it was a show. And
Can you
started
name
with the show.
all the five shows that was on TGI Friday?
Full House, Family Matters.
Mr. Cooper at one point.
Nah.
Yeah.
Mr. Cooper was on CGI Fridays.
Step by step.
Step by step. That's the 4. At one point, that was the 4.
There was
One
the
more.
original.
It was only 4 shows, huh?
One more. It's 5.
Boy Meets World.
Perfect Strangers.
So that was at the beginning then. So
It was only
Again,
4. I thought it was a 4. That was a 7 and 9.
No, I'm saying it was the original 4 or 5. It was some. It was Perfect Strangers, and it was a random ass show.
now what I remember is Urkel, Mr.
Family
Cooper.
Matters.
Well,
Yeah.
Family Matters. Mr. Cooper.
Perfect Strangers was on there, bro.
I don't remember Perfect Strangers.
You don't remember?
Perfect
It was 2
Strangers.
dudes. One was weird.
I might have. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. I'm with you now.
Give me a song of the week, Couch.
Song of the week for me, man, is Jodeci Freestyle, Drake featuring J. Cole.
Damn right. Damn right.
Yeah, yeah.
Jeff.
Benny the Butcher featuring my dog, Babyface Ray, and Jadakiss, Pillow Talking Slander. You better believe it.
Yeah. And my song is the song of the year. Do It, Kanye West, Ty Dolla $ign featuring Nipsey Hussle and
not-
YG. It's
not-
song of the year.
Nah, song.
Well, that's song of the year.
song is Yeah Glow.
Nah.
Yeah Glow.
She gonna need a remix.
She don't need a remix. She got the song.
Nah, she gonna need a remix. For
It's gonna
that.
be. I guarantee it'll be around longer than that Kanye.
You're damn lie. You're damn lie.
Mm.
And I'm telling you,
Hey,
tell you what you gotta
and
do.
I love Nip. You know I love Nip.
You know what you gotta do? You gotta. I was talking to. Never mind. I was talking.
Hey, look at it out there. Yeah,
Let's go.
yeah,
Let's go.
yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Full sport press.
Yeah. No layup line, no warm-ups, no nothing. We just walking right into the stadium, get into the game. Let's do it. When the beat on, then it's on. Wearing our right jerseys on the road, cause how we feel where we roam is our home. Leaving these other podcasts null and void. The show can't miss something like Tom Shepard and corduroys. Full sport press, you know them boys. Jay run the point, lock for 3, and me, I crash the boards. Weezy told you that it's paid for.
Full sport press.
Greetings and salutations. I'd like to welcome everybody back and some of you for the first time to the Full Sport Press Podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I am Jay Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy.
It's your man, Coach Locke.
Cameraman, how you doing, brother?
Peace.
Yeah, you put that one out. Pause. You
Oh,
gotta get
yeah.
a jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You right. You right. True. Episode 506. We're discussing the biggest storylines for the second half of the 2024 NBA season.
FSP style.
Always FSP style.
You better damn know it.
Better damn believe it.
Let's kick it off, Jeff. Best of the week. Talk to the people.
Cameraman.
Actually, I ain't,
It's you and we.
I ain't never.
What you talking about? No, I'm not. No.
It's me and Weezy.
Oh, listen, Coach, he cheated me last time. For watch Raw.
Oh.
That cheating. Did I know he was gonna ask?
Lee,
Cameraman.
quick, because Coach, bro, he got all 3 right. He told me, he said, I ain't gonna lie, I've been watching you in trouble.
So he getting the script
cheated.
storyline. He
So
getting the
it's
storyline.
Jeff against Weezy.
I played it.
Let's go,
I'm
man.
giving out the questions.
Scratch
Cameraman.
it, Jeff.
It is Elimination Chamber weekend. So you know what that means. Who gets the W?
Why not cheat?
First match.
If you don't win, it's cheat.
You know the storyline though. If you watched it, you know what's going on.
That's not cheating.
Bro, I haven't watched wrestling in 20 years. I'm going
But
blind.
here's the thing, Coach. I didn't know he's finna ask that.
But this is what I'm saying. He
But
said,
you've been
but
watching
you know
it,
what's going on.
Coach,
That's cheating.
Coach, you just
First match
I get it. I get it.
for the women's championship.
Okay, hold on. Then why'd you say that then?
Why'd I say that?
I ain't gonna lie, I've been watching, so I know.
I've been watching, but
That's cheating.
I'm always glancing at. But who 3 for 3? I didn't know I was gonna get that.
But
You told me you said I'm going 3 for 3.
You know
on
what?
this.
There you lying. You lying, Jay. You got this.
He said that you're in
Black History
trouble
Month,
because I
you
watched
lying.
out of this.
You just you lying on your boy.
Hey.
Just say, hey,
Go ahead.
Yeah, there you go.
The women's
real quick. Did you not say?
I said you're in trouble, but I didn't say you.
What does that mean?
Why did you say he was in trouble?
I've been watching.
So that means you got an advantage.
That's not an advantage.
So what is it then?
Weezy. All right, real quick. Then I'm done. I promise you. Then I'm done. If I go, you ain't watching no basketball, right? And then there's a show that we like. Hey, I'm gonna be real. This person gonna get 25. This person gonna get 25. And this person gonna get 25.
This is what we
and you
missing.
know that this person.
This is what we missing,
and-
y'all. He's a sore loser.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Everybody know that though.
Yeah,
We
but
know
what
that.
I'm saying is these are facts though. I want to go into it blind. Like if you said and
You
say,
blind to the fact.
yeah, no, you're damn lie.
No, you blind to the fact.
the women's championship match. The champion, Rhea Ripley versus Nia Jax. Coach Locke. Who gets the W?
Ain't nobody picking, Jeff.
Yeah.
We said it. You didn't hear we?
All right, my best of the week. My best of the week. No, y'all score. No, no, score.
Easy.
We cool.
A lot of shit.
We cool.
You not say.
My best of the week is the MLKX show on National Geographic. Go home.
a dirty
It's Black History Month. Go watch that. They have
You
ruined
sleeping like
who gets the W.
get off the shit.
I can't believe it.
Hold on. Weezy, did you not say you're not picking?
because you.
I can't pick against
We
myself.
let him.
No,
You
Yeah.
said you
What's
want
your
fucking
What's your best of the week?
create evil. with shit. He creates evil, dog.
What's your best of the
Loves
week?
it. I know that he loves it.
My best of the week is 7th grader makes
Hey, he loves it. Golly, that's wrong.
Go ahead, bro. You got 7th grade.
7th grader makes 4 straight shots to win 10,000 at a high school in North Dakota. So you know, like during the halftime of a game, they say if you make these shots, so he made the layup, the free throw, the 3-pointer, and a half court shot. Got 10 bands.
Cash out.
Cash out.
Cash them out.
Funny.
Yeah. Is it on me, cameraman? My best of the week, man, is my dog S.Wash, man. Listen, I always say I got 2 real friends. Well, 1 real friend. Now I got 2.
That's real.
Now I got 2. My dog came out in the rain. In the rain now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog S.Wash. You know what I'm saying? My compadre in fashion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Check out FTYA.
Please
episode 005. Check us out. Check this boy out, man. With the jack, you know what I'm saying? In the rain. When I say in the rain, now listen, coach would have been out there for sure. He was coaching on the sideline. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't gonna Weezy. I talked today. Who you say gonna be out there, motherfucker? What you say?
I said, Coach, what about that?
Okay. You know, my dog gonna be there.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to my dog S.Wash, man.
Here's the thing. If I'd have called you, you would have
Damn,
came out there.
I'm always, boy. What are you talking about? When have you ever called me and I ain't came through? In life, I always come through.
Okay.
Oh yeah. You know, what's your best of the week?
My best of the week.
Okay, yeah,
My best of the week, Stephen Curry, man. He proved that he was the best 3-point shooter ever.
yeah.
Uh,
Because he makes it look so Staffordly,
I mean, well, he didn't. What just? Huh? What?
bro.
Have you always been? I'm just saying. At a bigger stage, a new event in the All-Star game in the celebrity weekend,
Heard you.
and he did his thing.
She
Yeah.
put the pressure on him, that's for sure.
Yeah,
She put the pressure on him.
He had to hit all of them.
Yeah, and did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you got, Weezy? Worst of the week, right back to you.
Oh, worst of the week is easy. Vanderbilt coach Jerry Stackhouse, man. And I hate to do this on Black History Month, but
What don't do it?
shit, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Shout out to, hey, keep fighting, man. He got some players.
Here's what I didn't like. He got beat by 36, right? He went to the press conference
Mm-hmm.
and he started calling on the Lord. That's what he started calling on the Lord. They asked the questions about the game. He started saying, "I'm just saying, Jesus got 12 disciples, and I'm serious. And, I'm gonna be whatever's for me is for me. And Jesus is gonna make sure I'm gonna do my right." I said, "Oh, okay." He went to the communion plate.
He ain't lying.
He went to tell a lie.
He ain't tell a lie.
He ain't tell a lie, but you know what it is when you turn to the Lord.
Lies told.
When you turn to the Lord, that
Nah, he's scraping the bottom though.
yeah, that means that means you know it's over.
I mean, it's taking a toll on you. You start talking like that up there.
When you go when you
Lord.
when you go to jail, what they tell you to do? Hey, get in the word, man. Get your spirit right. When they close the door, they tell, hey, man, hey, bro, stay in your Bible, keep your spirits.
Yeah, now stay in your Bible. Bro, you got to stop hitting the table, bro. My worst of the week, man, is Adrian Peterson selling his MVP, Rookie of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year trophies, man. More than 1,000 items were up for sale in Houston. This is the thing, though. AP made $125 million just in his salary, dog.
Goodness.
Just on his salary.
That ain't.
He done had
no.
3 Reebok deals, Nike deals.
Oof.
Come on, AP, man.
That's bad.
That's almost that, and also Dame had to sell his
That was my
final. Go ahead, talk about it
Well,
when
wait,
you get there. Yeah.
My worst of the week, man. The Texas judge ruled that a school district did not discriminate against the black high school student when they punished him for saying his dreadlocks were too long.
See what I'm saying?
Barbers Hill Independent School District.
We shall
That's bad, man. Come on, man.
That's what we had a Crown Act for.
Exactly. Come on, man.
Against that is insane.
That's wild.
Someday.
I got two. Keep them damn college students out of the tiny desk with snow, man. That's number one.
That's number one.
Keep them
Numero
keep
uno.
them damn kids out of there.
Yeah.
Man. That's crazy. Ruining my damn tiny desk. Clear my whole afternoon out, J-Cole, just to watch that. It was anyway. And then secondly, I hate this for Dame, man. I don't know what. I ain't saying he down because obviously he had a play to make. You know, you got to sell the assets to
Dame
Dame Dad.
Right.
Dame Dad.
Not Dame Dollar, not Dame Lillard.
Not Dame
Nah,
Dollar.
it ain't time.
Yeah, nah.
It ain't time.
Yeah, but shout out to Dame Dad. Hope he pulled through, man. I hate he had to do that. Said I don't know how true this is. Allegedly, because he has a third of Rockefeller, Jay-Z tried to intervene and buy it from him.
He did.
Prevent him from selling it, and Dame turned it down.
He did. Yeah.
Hey, man, but pride go before the fall,
Man,
man.
listen.
Gotta let it go.
And
Listen.
one thing about that, he ain't got no phone calls left.
Nah.
That was your play.
That was your
That's
one.
last
When
play.
they threw you a raft. He threw you a raft, and you let it sit there.
Damn.
He ain't got no phone calls. Ain't nobody answer the phone for him.
Damn.
Damn, Rick Ross voice when he found the check.
Broke my heart.
when he found the check, it was
Broke my
fake.
heart.
Ross, slow down, man. Make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Spotify, YouTube, and Amazon Music to catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP. Just simply search Full Sport Press Podcast. J-Ho
Yes, sir.
and Weezy.
What it do?
Do you guys have a yellow box of Cheerios recipient for our listeners?
Do. This week's award recipient is Jimmy Graham.
Jimmy Wilder.
It is Jimmy, man. Jimmy will row in a nonstop action across the Arctic Ocean for charity. Yep, he's part of a 4-member group that's pursuing a world record by rowing 1,000 miles inside the Arctic Circle. He will serve on the mission as a lead navigator and be one of 4 rowers united by a passion for adventure. Upon completion of the mission, the crew would hold a Guinness World Record for the first mixed gender team to row the Arctic Ocean.
Hold on.
The Arctic Challenge will begin in July 2025.
They going across that cold ass Arctic Ocean.
Come on, man.
Let
They're
me
doing it in July though, so it won't be
see.
as
With all due respect, Jimmy.
yeah.
I don't know if he got kids.
The devil is alive.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he got kids.
He got kids. Make sure you got your life insurance. All that shit. Man, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That water cold, man. That water cold.
The good thing is it's July 2025.
Oh yeah, that's already.
He got time.
Damn, if it's
He got time
that shit cold.
to gracefully bow out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Change your mind.
Yeah.
Jimmy ain't got soul with this one.
Nah.
Ain't no soul in this move.
Nah.
Ah.
Ain't no soul in
A
this
little bit of that CTE in that.
Yeah. Somebody need to get
Yeah.
hey, pull Jimmy to the side.
Hey, brother.
That's tough.
Watch your back there, brother. Them might not, brother.
Jimmy, you might not want to do this with Jimmy.
Nah.
Yeah. I'm just telling you.
Yeah,
You might not want to do this one, Jimmy.
Please, this one out.
Well,
bro.
get
Set this one out.
I'll make sure everything's set up straight. Well, everybody's straight.
Set this one out.
Nah,
I'll just set it out.
Yeah.
Set it out, big dog. You ain't got to do that. This one ain't for you.
Yeah, you go post up in the end zone. This ain't no.
He got a whole year, so we're gonna get this to him. Yeah, we're gonna. Yes, yeah.
Nah, hell no. I ain't no hell.
This is an intervention.
No life.
Yeah, we all taking
Nah,
this.
y'all. I'm not going. Hell nah.
You guys ready to get
Y'all
started?
like, y'all tune in.
Let's, okay, let's
Put that shit. I'll take it.
Here we go.
Yeah. Take
Okay,
it
all
whenever
right.
you want to.
let's go.
Full Sport Press.
This your boy FSP Weezy. Join us each and every Monday on all streaming platforms. And don't forget, everything is paid for.
The revolution will be podcasted. First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like we do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we get started, I am J-Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
It's your man, Coach Locke.
Jeff. Where can they find social media, my brother?
Weezy, man, it's J Easley 84 across all social media platforms.
J-Ho, where can they find your social media, my brother?
Remix. It's the remix, baby. I'm J-Ho on Instagram and Twitter. Let's talk on Twitter. Shout out to the Twitters. That's all I got.
Easy. Coach Locke, where can they find you, my brother?
Man, nothing has changed. It's Locke_the_great. That's THA. Get at me.
I'm High Weezy on Twitter. I'm at FSP Weezy on IG.
Damn.
Always, never gonna shine. Shining. On my sake, we had 3 of them, but he, on my sake.
Damn. Okay. All right.
It's all good though.
All right, let's kick the first half off with some NBA talk.
Must we?
NBA All-Star Weekend in the Hoosier State delivered an uneven All-Star Saturday, highlighted by a compelling new event and a record-setting, albeit forgettable, blowout during Sunday's showcase game. Now, along the way, repeat champions won the slam dunk and three-point contest. Here's a rundown of winners and losers from All-Star Weekend in America's heartland. We'll kick things off with the winners. Weezy, give me your first winner and why.
Oh, my first winner of All-Star Weekend. Probably Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Probably Steph Curry off the top of my head.
Yeah. Ain't no question.
Because I was ready for my losers first.
Ain't no question. Focus off the top of your head, my bad. Ain't no question.
Probably Steph Curry.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to help you out with that for sure. Yeah, I'm rolling with that as well. They went shot for shot.
Hold on.
This
Hold
went
on.
perfect.
Go back, Locke.
No.
Let's go back because
Oh, okay.
he let you a bit too hard. Yeah, I was good. Yes, I was good. Ain't that damn that you? You damn funny. Ain't that damn funny?
All right. And so, yeah, like Weezy mentioned, and granted, Sabrina Ionescu.
Nigga some water over that nigga choking
It
this.
did, yeah, a huge stage she earned and forced Curry to top, off her great performance and go to the peak of his powers, man. So they need to bring more eyes to the WNBA All-Star Weekend. They should circle back and do All-Star Weekend with Caitlin Clark and Sabrina Ionescu versus Dame Lillard, Steph Curry. I think that would be great. So that's my suggestion for All-Star Weekend for the WNBA. But yeah, that's my first one.
So you don't think they should mix and match it? You think they should do?
It should be teams now. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The Caitlin and Sabrina. That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. You don't think they should mix and match?
No, not me.
So you don't think it should be Steph and Caitlin versus
Stephanie is Sabrina.
Sabrina versus
Nah,
Dame
I think they
and
should
Caitlin.
be girls versus boys.
Now, do you think they should make the girls shoot with the WNBA 3 line?
Say it lightly.
Oh no, I'm not saying
No,
that.
they
should.
they try to get Kenny out of there. No, I don't think so. I think, especially with the range. Yeah. The range that these girls can shoot from. Now, shooting with their balls, that makes sense.
Yeah, they got to do that
Yeah.
because that's what they do.
Yeah.
Got to do that.
Give me your first one to coach.
My first one is offense and shooters.
Okay.
The East made a record 42 threes on a record 97 attempts to shoot 43%. And like you mentioned, they scored a record 211 points. The two teams also combined for most points, field goals attempted, field goals made, 3 points attempts, 3-pointers made, and assists. Clearly, we know this game is just offense. That's all it is. But that's what some people want to see. They just want to see people shoot shots like Dame Lillard shooting half-court shots.
So,
Not bad. Making half-court shots.
That's Luka.
That's a big difference. Luka did a 2-for-1 and shot a 70.
That's my
foot,
loser.
like a 3/4 shot. Like come on, man. What are we doing? But offensive shoot is my first one.
Shooters travel. What you got, Jeff?
Howard Bryant. He's a podcaster. He's my winner because he had a interesting way to fix this bull crap.
Okay.
And I liked it. He said, keep the celebrity game, keep All-Star Saturday night how it is, get rid of the All-Star game, and have Sunday be the in-season tournament championship game. You have that game where it's a real basketball game. You can treat the all-stars like how we do all district here in Nashville when you went all district in high school. There's no all district game, right? There's just you get a plaque that could be in our district and we play the actual championship game.
So maybe at least
but that's no break though. That's no break.
They said a break. Go ahead.
They get a break, but the people are not gonna see the stars.
Yeah.
They didn't see the stars this time, Coach.
They did. They just wasn't playing hard.
Well,
they gotta fix this. The ratings have gone down every year.
Nah, the ratings was up this year though.
It's only one way they can fix this, and it's just like the playing tournament. You're gonna have to tell them, all right.
You can't incentivize it though.
Why can't you?
They're gonna have to.
First of all, they need to go back to and take half of the rule of what they did from the previous years. They need to put the Elam ending on it, and then they need to change the score at the end of every quarter. And whoever wins their quarter, they get the $100,000 pot. As the pot grows, the winning team gets to split the pot. Not everybody, because that's the only way they're going to play when they come for money.
Yeah.
If they don't do something incentivized with money, it's going to continue to be like it is. And at least with the Elam ending, you can't just let the clock run out. You got to score the points or you got to stop them from scoring. And if you reset it every quarter, now it don't matter what you did the first quarter. You got to go start over again, and everybody doesn't get the money.
I like that, but that splitting $100,000 between somebody like Jaylen Brown, the $300 million player, don't go as far as when you like the Lakers play the Pacers. You got people on that Lakers bench where that $100,000 can go a long way for that winning person. You know what I'm saying?
But you got to understand,
like,
Jeff, some of them appreciate that break. Like LeBron didn't get to All-Star Weekend to Sunday.
He
didn't get to Sunday.
Yeah.
Hey man, I understand what y'all saying. That was bad. And I'm all for offense. But that was the worst I have ever seen.
I mean, the NBA got plenty of money.
Hey.
Put it at $500,000 a quarter.
Yeah.
Now you're talking about $2 million that you splitting between 12 people.
Yeah.
We'll go. We'll take what you missing.
No, I mean, anybody else? I got one more win. Okay, just one more win is Dame Lillard for me. He needed this weekend. It's one of those things where his season's been terrible. And I say terrible in a way that his microscope has been his game has just been under a microscope the entire year. So in turn, watching him play, he's going through a divorce. Maybe that's what's going on. He's away from home. He's getting used and acclimated to Milwaukee. But going back-to-back on 3-point championships, winning the MVP, I think he needed this. And I hope it translates to the regular season for him because they're going to need it with all the stuff they got going on. So
I called that one.
I did have one more.
He did call it. Yeah, Weezy called Dame, and I called Mac for being.
That's my other winner.
Yeah.
Mac McClung.
Yeah.
The fact that you put yourself in a category of back-to-back dunk champions, not a lot of people have done that. And it brings more eyes to himself because now you have people saying, this guy needs to get a shot.
Yeah, you do.
Because he's killing it in the G League. Yeah. So it brings more attention and more eyes on you. Maybe somebody will give him a shot in the actual NBA outside of the G League.
Yeah.
He need a big endorsement deal, too.
Yeah, he got to get into the NBA. I mean, he wasn't as dominant as he was in Salt Lake City, but I got to talk about that, too. Let's move on to the losers. Jeff, give me your first loser.
Man, Luka, I get it, man. Y'all don't want to be there, but don't shoot on the other side of the damn half court line.
But bro,
just because you
don't say him without saying his running part.
And I'm about to get to Jokic too.
Yeah.
Jokic is the same. Jokic said last year, this game is not meant for me. I'm not supposed to be out here, and he shows it every
time. Yeah, he'll need to be out there. Yeah, give me a loser, coach.
My first loser is the All-Star game in general.
Yeah.
Like we just talked about, man. It's no competition. They're not competing. It's just horseplay, letting everyone go and score. I mean, it's just out there.
Yeah.
It's just like
worse.
Yeah, like And somebody said, I forgot who it was. It's an old clip from Kobe Bryant. How he said, we play harder this in open gym in LA.
Yeah, no, Rico Hines room.
Yeah. So like, come on, man. We gotta at least compete.
Yeah.
But they played harder when they did the Kobe thing with 24.
Yeah,
they
they
played
did.
harder than that.
Yeah, give me a loser, Weezy.
I mean, my loser is Anthony Ant-Man.
Yeah, he ain't like he wanted to be there.
Yeah, I get it, bro. But also Saturday night, that's when you show why you're a superstar. You have to shoot with your left hand.
Yeah,
That's come on, man. If you don't want to be there, get somebody else a shot.
My boy Draymond came out and said, I don't think Ant really wants to be the guy that everybody says he.
He's Charles Barkley. He don't want to be a superstar. He don't want to be a superstar. I mean, he don't want to be a role model.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's having a good time.
Yeah, he just having a good time. He have to
he's
shoot
still
with his
young.
left hand.
He's
They just wanted to win.
Yeah, he wasn't playing hard. He didn't ask to get checked back into a game. It was,
They don't care.
Yeah. My first loser is Adam Silver, man. This is one of the most innovative commissioners of all of our sports here in the United States. But, man, this is a bad weekend for him. The game is at its peak. Like, basketball has never been more popular. And to have a weekend like this, man, you need a big-time facelift. It's lost its soul. It just looks flat out there. Changes are needed for every day. It ain't enough celebrities in the celebrity game. They got to get real celebrities that can play basketball. The warning signs have been there. We talk about this every year. Every year it's, the game needs to do this. We got to figure out a way to fix it. And, man, in my life, I ain't never cut no events off watching All-Star Weekend. I cut it off twice. Yep. Friday, celebrity game. Even the rookie game wasn't as exciting. And then the second half of the All-Star game.
Didn't even watch.
But, bro, why the hell is Jennifer Hudson?
That's
my bad, cameraman. Damn, dude. Like, why Jennifer Hudson?
That's my loser.
That didn't fit it all. That
Hudson's
didn't fit it all.
Yeah.
And she didn't even say Spotlight either. Though. That was it.
I was hot about that.
I was out of there.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the one I know.
That was different. That's what I needed. Oh, okay. It was already bad basketball happening.
Right.
I ain't got to do this.
Jennifer Hudson?
I ain't got to do that.
Bro, it'd been better. It'd been better if Glorilla was the point at halftime.
Really going back to Super Bowl, it's two things they dropped the ball on. Letting Post Malone sing out there,
That's tough.
and then let Jennifer Hudson.
Post Malone did a better job though. I ain't gonna lie, Babyface did kill the.
I can name 300
Babyface
people.
killed it.
You can name 300 people on Broadway that sing better than Post Malone did.
I don't know. One more loser. We one more loser, everybody.
Yeah.
Go ahead. That on the Rising Stars Challenge, the world was there.
Yeah,
for Tricky Vicky. The deck was
really
stacked
pushing this
for
Vicky,
Tricky
man.
Vicky.
Yeah.
They announced him. He had the biggest announcement for everybody there, biggest crowd reaction from everybody there. And dog, what in the world was that?
They ain't take it serious.
Like,
Vic just got announced as a brand ambassador.
Louis V.
LV.
Yeah, no,
he was pulled 100 different ways.
That's what I'm saying, and it showed because that team was him, Miller. I forgot the other kid that had that team should have steamrolled through that and lost in the first game.
Yeah,
they ain't start playing until they got
down by 12. It was down by 12 and started playing.
It's hard to watch. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Give me another loser, coach.
Man, the LED court, man.
I ain't gonna lie, that was hard. I like it.
I like that.
I'm gonna tell you why I don't like it. If you gonna do it for the entire weekend.
That's true too. They didn't do it for the
All-Star game.
Yeah,
what are we doing for the celebrity game for? And like,
shit, kind of do hurt your eyes though.
But
it was a lot though. It was cold though.
But that's what I'm saying though.
It was cold.
Either do it for the whole event or don't do it at all. Don't do it for one night.
It was kind of slippery though. So they don't want you got billions of dollars on the
and that's my point.
Yeah,
don't do it.
Don't do it. I'm with you.
But that's another way Adam Silver's innovative because he's incorporating that overtime elite, that young high school basketball way of doing things, and about having LED lights and courts and stuff like that.
I like that.
Just
you got another loser?
Yeah,
talk to me.
The celebrity game.
That's bad.
No, here's the thing. You can't have Michael Parsons out there taking the game the game that serious.
He shot about 34 times.
Yeah, and then you got people out there like somebody's gonna get hurt.
Yeah, Jennifer Hudson was out there.
Yeah, he gonna get hurt.
Jennifer Hudson.
He's running.
Common.
Yeah,
Common.
Common went out there.
But Common, he tapped in.
He ain't that tapped in.
He tapped in.
He riding something with Antetokounmpo.
Yeah. I don't know what you gonna do, dog. Antetokounmpo.
That shit.
Yeah.
My last loser It's Indianapolis, dog. Listen,
Ooh,
they
boy.
can't have it there anymore.
It's snowing.
Shout
It was
out to
snowing. And this is the thing. It's cool. And shout out to Coach Wayman,
Shout-
my dog.
Yeah.
But y'all did not do it right
Yeah.
there. It's cool. If you're going to have a space like that where it's snowing, it's got to be in New York. And if it's New York, because there's so many different, they're used to that much capacity and they can figure it out. Man, the nightlife will make it even there. Dog, no baddies was in Indianapolis. Did y'all notice that?
Shout out to
They
Coach.
bring it to Nashville. It's gonna be lit.
Shout out.
No, this is what I'm trying to
Is you crazy?
No, this is
Ain't
what I'm
no
trying to say. Did y'all notice it wasn't no baddies at All-Star Weekend?
Shout out.
None of the bad ones?
I
Shout out
speak
to
on that.
Man, the baddies go everywhere.
That's a tough. But you know what?
They didn't go to Indy.
But here's the thing, though. If you live in that type of life, that's a long week. That's a long
Man.
3 weeks. That's Grammy week.
Listen.
That's Super Bowl week.
Yeah.
Yeah. All-Star. That's a lot to ask.
Yeah.
That's a lot to ask.
You go from Vegas to that. I get that.
That's a lot to ask.
Shout out to my boy Speedy. He's like, bro, he left. He was like, no baddies. He left on Saturday night, bro.
Mm.
It was that bad, dog.
If it was in Houston,
Shout out to Nationwide Mike. I know he listened.
I see why-
There wasn't nothing going on.
I see
Yeah.
why ain't nobody had nothing going on there since
Yeah.
1985 for the All-Star
Ain't
Weekend.
no need.
It ain't no need. It needs to either be in Las Vegas, California,
Hey, no.
Miami.
No. NBA All-Star Weekend can't go back to Las Vegas.
Shit.
Do you remember the last
Yeah,
time
the
they
last
in
time
Las
was
Vegas?
crazy.
It was going crazy.
was
Do you,
crazy.
no. The crazy is an understatement.
Yeah.
They don't even mention that year. no more.
Texas, like, do it.
Yeah, go to Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they don't mention
No.
Las Vegas no more.
Indy ain't it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout
You
out
up,
to
Joe.
yeah,
You got
shout out to Pac-Man.
Yeah.
And moving on to college football. For some stupid reason, the college football playoff format and the college football playoff board of managers unanimously approved a new 5-7 model. You know what that means, cameraman? This expanded 12-team football field, college football playoff field debuts in 2024. Automatic bids. Guess who gets automatic bids? Hear me out. Guess who gets one? The highest ranked conference champions. They care about conference champions now. Ooh. The college football playoff board of directors cares about conference championship winners.
who makes the rules?
Too
Jeff?
little, too late.
Who makes the rules, Jeff?
I can't do it. I got
No.
Sunday they boo. Sunday they boo makes some playoff rules. But anywho,
How's he talk, Jeff?
No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. No. Let them get
they try to get me in trouble.
Yeah, don't let
You know what I mean? But anywho,
No.
but here's the thing. It was so the Pac-12 imploded, right? But somehow the Big Ten, the Big 12, the SEC, and somehow the ACC matters now.
All right, so we ain't gonna have no talking points on this. Cool. You went. You said the same thing 7 times. Okay. All right.
And the 7 remaining players, the top 7 seeds,
Talking ass, you laying.
the top 7 seeds after the 5 conference champions, the 7 seeds in the top 25 will be in the college playoff. I'll let it go.
Okay. All right.
I won't say nothing else.
What you got?
What I got?
No. I'm
Yeah.
saying you gotta kick it to somebody.
I'll kick it to Coach Locke.
Yeah.
I don't like this, man. It's too many. No, I'm saying it's too many teams. For one, what? Let's see, who won this year?
Who knows?
I don't know who won this.
Who won this year?
Michigan.
Michigan won, right? They went what? 15-0.
Yeah. Undefeated.
Yeah,
Undefeated 15-0. So you're talking about expanding this to 14 teams, which means they're gonna play at least 2 more games.
Yeah.
That means you're talking about college football players playing 17 games.
It's gonna go to January 23rd.
That's too many games for college football. That's too much. And you're gonna water down the playoff because you're gonna have those teams in there that's not gonna win a game.
Here's the thing. We gotta give the people the liberties and stuff that win the championship. At least give them a shot. They gonna get their ass whooped.
Why we gotta give them a shot? We didn't give Florida State a shot.
You don't
But
deserve
now
a shot
but
in
now
college
you
football,
get
big
your shot.
dog.
You get your shot.
No. You
automatically.
don't deserve it no. It's the invitational.
You get your shot automatically now. You win. You win.
Yeah, no, what it does gives a little bit more. Listen, we ain't even figured out how 12 teams gonna look. We still talking about 14, bro. Like, that's nuts. I get it. They want automatic qualifiers from the Power 4 conferences. I understand that. Automatic bids. It's greed. It won't stop until it's 16 teams. That'll be the final count. That's where they'll figure out like, okay, this is where we can maximize all of our dollars, and that'll be it, man. But if they just gonna tease at 12, it might be 14. It's gonna end up at 16. So
It's gonna be two separate colleges. The NCAA is done, especially.
Yeah.
And I said,
I said that on the show.
NCAA is done.
In 5 years, it's gonna be two conferences, and the rest of the teams are gonna be the NCAA. And those two conferences will be the NFL like.
It's gonna be run like the NFL.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
and if you shout out to Notre Dame doesn't have a conference, so Notre Dame can go undefeated, can be a top 10, top 3 school, and because they're not a conference, can only be a top 5 when it comes to this, because they're not in the conference.
They're gonna get in the conference.
But if I'm Notre Dame, why would I be in your conference? I'm making more money. I get all the NBC money by myself.
All the TV money.
Get the extra home game, all the TV money by myself. I don't need you. Y'all need me. I'm the biggest brand in college football. One of, I should say.
Damn right. All right, before we get started with halftime, let's talk some football. PSG superstar Kylian Mbappe has reported as an agreement that will happen in June to Real Madrid once his French club title expires. The Real Madrid contract will pay him close to $16 million per season over 5 years, and he will get a $161 million signing bonus June 1st. Reportedly also get to keep a percentage of his image rights. The 25-year-old France international superstar has spent the past 7 seasons at PSG, establishing himself as the club's all-time leading scorer of 244 goals across all competitions. Kick things off with Coach Locke. Big deal, little deal, or no deal, Mbappe to Real Madrid.
This is a big deal, man. It's a big deal. You're talking about one of the biggest stars in soccer right now. He's swapping teams, swapping sides, I guess if you want to call it like that. So it's going to be a shift with this because people are going to follow the best in the world. So with him going here, it's going to change the outlook and the shift of the whole soccer.
Yeah. Jeff.
So, Jay, you are more immersed in the soccer life than I am, but I do follow Mbappe for the most part. I feel like he took a pay cut right here.
Nah, well, it's a pay cut if you're looking at what he would have got paid if he would have went and played for Al Hamid in what's the name of that?
Saudi Arabia.
Exactly. That would be a cut for that.
It's a pay cut for that. I mean, honestly, he's only 25, so there's more bags to come.
Yeah,
there's more bags to come. But sure. I feel like I understand he's going to play for one of the powers in the soccer world, and that makes sense. So this is a huge deal. Like Coach Locke said, people are going to follow the best player in the world. He's going for one of the most well-known sports franchises in the world. But I do feel when I read those numbers, I said,
yeah,
in soccer, now in NBA, that's big dog. That's big dog.
Yeah.
In soccer, I was expecting a little bit more.
Yeah. What you got, Weezy? I'm gonna get into it.
I heard the way they set it up is a great deal for the club because he gets $100 million on the signing bonus.
Yeah,
and only $16 million a year. That's nothing in soccer.
No, that's nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah, he gets $100 million up front.
161
before he even kicked the ball. All right, I'm signing this. He gonna give him my honey. So it gets that team more flexible space to go get somebody else.
Exactly. That's all it is. So every year that Real Madrid wins, they get $175 million for winning their league.
Yes.
They're coming back and that's just, so it would be the example of equivalent of if the Lakers got an extra $100 million to go and sign people. You see what I'm saying? Every year on top of the salary cap. There's no salary cap. So in turn, if you win the league, guess what? You go get players.
Right.
So in turn, they just spent all of their money that they won from winning the league last year to get Mbappe.
Right.
And in turn, bro, this is the biggest deal in sports. It's the rich getting richer, but it's like LeBron James when he joined the Miami Heat.
But that's how soccer moves too, right? Because if they lose, right, they can get kicked out of that Premier League. Not Premier League, but that league.
Yeah, if they lose, they will get relegated down to a lower level of the Spanish league. But you gotta realize that ain't gonna happen. They got Vinny Jr. there. They also got Jude Bellingham, the youngest. Like he's,
I got you,
Luka Doncic right now. You know what I'm saying? He's the guy. So if you look at him, he's going to a team that has won every championship. I would say every 5 out of the last 6 years in La Liga. So, and they're already number 1 in the league right now. So he's going, and at the halfway mark, they're already number 1 seeds. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like LeBron going there, going to go play in his prime right now with the Boston Celtics. That's nuts. They don't really need.
Yeah, or KD going to Steph now.
Well, KD was in his prime. Yeah, it would be the equivalent of that for sure. Yeah, but you go there in your prime. So David Beckham did it. Cristiano Ronaldo did it. hell, Messi never left the Spanish league, so he stayed at FCB his entire career in his prime. So that's where you go to become elite. They call themselves the gladiators. They ain't the gladiators for just to be saying it, dog. So you go there and get paid. But Weezy said it's true. That's a team-friendly deal because they don't play. Like, okay, we'll give you this money that we got since we got $170 million to play with, but we still got hella bread to go and sign the best goalie, the best defensive person, the best wing, the best midfielder. Bro, Vinny Jr., if you look on FIFA right now, Vinny's a 97. Mbappe's a 95. Jude Bellingham's like an 89. All the defensive guys, 85s, 89s.
So they look like the 49ers.
In
our Madden league.
It's
It's kind of like a sheep.
The 49ers in our no in our Madden league 49ers.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking
maybe.
about. I was out last week. I had to get one of them falls. That was a good one of them cameraman.
No, I'm good.
Damn, that's crazy. Wow.
Make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Spotify, Beyond Pod, YouTube, Amazon Music, and Amazon Music. Hey, if you got Amazon Prime,
Hell yes, there too.
make sure you do all that, all right? And when these ads start showing, ads are free if you got Amazon Prime or Amazon Music. Make sure you check that out. All right, to get us on the full archive of past episodes of FSP, just simply search Full Sport Press Podcast.
Halftime. It is the FSP or Jeff NBA Power Rankings. Now, this is for the first half of the season coming out of All-Star break. The league pass legends of the first half of the season are the New Orleans Pelicans. Healthy young squad, sitting right now sixth in the Western Conference. Zion is jumping out of the gym again. Hope he get his off-court stuff together. Brandon Ingram looks solid. So shout out to the New Orleans Pelicans. And number 7, Milwaukee Bucks. Coach Chase got them flirting with disaster, Coach Locke. But this veteran group should be able to respond. Dame Lillard had a solid all-star weekend. And hopefully, we'll talk about Doc Rivers a little bit later, but hopefully they can turn it around. And number 6, the defending champion Denver Nuggets, cruising a little bit. Still top 3 or 4 team in the West, depending on when you look at the standings. Healthy. Michael Porter Jr. is finding his stride. Pause.
Hey, yo.
And Jokic is Jokic. 15, 15, 15 last night. Shout out to him.
100%.
100%.
That was a wild stat.
Yeah. All right. And number 5, the Clippers. The Harden move was actually the right move, apparently, cameraman. My goodness. For the regular season. But here's the thing. I love the fact that Kawhi's playing. I love the fact that Paul George is playing. I need them boys healthy for the playoff run. There's going to be a special playoff in the Western Conference if they can be there. All right. Let's keep it moving, though. Number 4, surprise pick of the season, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Second best record in the East. Came on strong toward the end of 2023, start of 2024. This is what they made that trade for when you bring in a Donovan Mitchell. Darius Garland's coming back, being healthy now. They got the young boys in the front court. The bench is playing well. This is a scary, scary team if they can keep this going. Number 3, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Team's built for the long run. When I say long run, I mean multiple years. They're young, athletic, got a leader in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the All-Star MVP candidate. Not really sold on the Gordon Hayward move just yet. They got that, but their young core is crazy. Number 2, the Minnesota Timberwolves. Ant-Man didn't want to be at All-Star weekend, but he's playing like an MVP candidate for the Timberwolves. Gobert on defense is crazy. Got the best defense in the league. Gobert is a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. And Cat, you know how I feel about Cat. Playing good basketball. He's shooting all the threes he wants to shoot. Number 1, best overall record in the NBA. Best record at home. Just started losing at home at the end of the year, end of 2023. Just got to stay healthy. The Boston Celtics. That's it.
Just got to make it.
No. Just got to make it. Shout out to Trey Songz and Twister. Shout out to that. But yeah, Boston Celtics just got to stay healthy, man. Number 1 team in the league, should be a NBA champion at the end of this year if they can stay healthy. And that is coming out of All-Star weekend, the NBA, FSP, or Jeff Power Rankings.
Definitely yours.
Full Sport Press.
J-Ho. Check us out each and every Monday. The Revolution will be podcast. Revolution will be podcast.
Take it right.
Second half storylines for the second half of the 2024 NBA season. I am J-Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy.
It's your man, Coach Locke.
Cameraman, after a 1 week hiatus, the NBA regular season is back in a big way. While All-Star Weekend was a bit of a letdown and has been for the last 3-4 years. The second half stretch run, which is only about 35% of the regular season, is sure to live up to the hype. What should fans be monitoring as teams gear up for the playoff push? We're here with 8 storylines to watch during the second half of the NBA season. The first storyline, we will kick things off with Weezy. Is Doc Rivers on the hot seat to win immediately in Milwaukee?
Yeah, I think he took the job and know he was on the hot seat.
Yeah.
I think it was a bad hire, and he's there to win immediately. And if he doesn't win immediately, he's on the hot seat right now to this day.
I agree. Yeah.
To this day.
This day.
And I because they fired the coach that was number 2 in the East, and they fired the coach to get another coach. And you got to win. So if he don't win, he's done.
Yeah. Jeff?
Jay, you and I talked about this week. It's like, if this don't work for Doc, hey, brother, like, go enjoy your life at this point. Like, don't disrespect it all. You
be a grandfather.
Like, go be a grandfather, bro. Like, this is, I don't see it because he's been in multiple situations where he coulda, shoulda, woulda got a championship. All the 3-1s or 3-2s. He's fumbled game 7s or whatever you want to put on Doc, right?
They hard on my boy Doc.
Yeah,
man.
that's what I'm saying. But at this point, it's like, all right, man. Like, you got Giannis, you got Dame, you got Middleton coming back healthy. You got Pat Bev now, who's going to help you out on the defensive end and just be a pest. And then you got, unfortunately, we'll talk about Joel Embiid a little bit later. And you just got the Boston Celtics in front of you.
Yeah,
you gotta make this work, Doc.
Gotta make it work. Yeah, coach.
Yeah, he's on a hot seat, man. They made that move, expecting him to come in and correct the defensive problems they had, which, like Jeff mentioned, they hope they address with Pat Bev. But you come into a team that's in second place, the bar is already set high. It's only one more place to go, and that's the first. So if you go in and now you come in third, fourth, it's going to look like a bad hire because they were sitting at second when they hired you, and now you take over and you go below second place. It's going to look bad, and you're going to be on a hot seat for sure.
Yeah, been a rough week for Milwaukee fans. Doc just won't shut up. Former players coming out, shitting on him. The elephant in the room that nobody's talking about and what Doc is trying to say is that this roster has deficiencies that keep them from having a strong defense. When they made this trade, you knew you were trading a top 5 defensive point guard in NBA history for a top 5. Drew Holiday in a top 5 defensive point guard in NBA history?
No, I'm agreeing with you.
Okay. But so
we could probably argue, but I'm not going to argue.
That's top 5 for sure. Yeah. Drew Holiday is a top 5 defensive point guard in NBA history. Yeah, it ain't no question about that. But you're trading for a top 5 scorer at the point guard position in NBA history, right? Dame is a scorer of, like, it goes without saying. But he's also a historically bad defender in NBA history as well at the point guard position. So you're swapping that for a guy that historically, bro, it's just going to be a bad look. And, of course, you're going to start 3-7 when you get there. It's because they're focusing on defense so much. They were a top 5 offensive team. They just couldn't stop anybody. They're forgetting how to play offense because they're focused so much on defense, and they become stagnant in the half court. AG wasn't the problem. Adrian Griffin wasn't the problem. Doc isn't the problem. That team is put together badly. Nobody can say this team.
I think Adrian Griffin you may not think he was the problem, but I don't believe he was a great fit for them.
I can see that.
Yeah, so he kind of had to go.
Yeah, he had
the
to
stuff
go.
that's happened coming out after he leaves, like, oh, okay. Yeah, but I don't know about Doc either, though.
But every championship team, if you go through the list of every team, they have other guys that are there just to play defense. This team has 0 players on that team just to play defense other than Pat Bev, and Pat Bev is of a certain age right now. So.
Yeah, a little long in the tooth.
Yeah, man. So,
that tooth been long.
Nah, for sure.
That tooth alone, he came in the league.
Yeah, boy got a saber-tooth tiger tooth.
Let's move on to storyline 2. Are the Lakers planning to keep LeBron happy for the future? Jeff.
So here's the thing about this, right? To answer the question, yes, they are. But the bigger question is, what is the future for LeBron? He's obviously going to opt in this summer. We know that. He's not turning down $50 million like for 1 year. He's not doing that.
No.
So he's going to be a Laker next year, or he's going to be a sign and trade for the Lakers next year. So he's sticking around because he knows they're going to have those 2 draft picks that they can trade.
Yep.
And there's going to be some people available this offseason that he wants. So
all
yes,
clutch guys.
All clutch guys. And so yes, LeBron is playing for the Lakers are playing for LeBron's future and also their future because you're going to get Anthony Davis and another superstar going forward.
Okay.
That's the move.
Yep. Coach?
That's why I don't think they're playing to keep LeBron happy for the future. I just think the team is just struggling.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that they're tanking for it so they can get what they want. LeBron is old. He is what he is. He's an older tooth. He can't play both ends of the floor like he used to. I mean, he set out at the time of your recording last night with an ankle injury supposedly, but you just played in the All-Star game on Sunday and nothing has been done since that Sunday.
No.
So what has changed from Sunday to now that you need to sit out the game against the Warriors where the Warriors are in 9th place, you're in 10th place, I believe it is.
Yeah.
So that's a big game.
Yeah.
Because you're fighting for your playoff hopes.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're necessarily playing that way to keep them happy for the future. I just think they're just struggling.
Yeah. What you got, Weez?
I think this offseason, well, to answer your question, is yes.
Yeah.
Plan to keep him happy. They want him there.
Yeah.
He's a box office sale. He's 20 points a night in year 17, whatever he is.
Yeah.
He's 20 points a night, 8 rebounds.
Yeah.
For sure. You can lock him up for that.
Yeah.
But I think this offseason for LeBron, I really don't think he knows what he want to do.
Yeah, I agree with
I really think going to this offseason, he has no clue of what he wants to do. Sure enough that he wants the money, don't need the money, if the money sounds good to him. But I can see him swinging a different way. This whole Steph Curry thing, that just wasn't made up.
Yeah.
That wasn't made up.
Yeah.
That wasn't made up.
Nah.
So I don't know what he's gonna do next year. I have no clue.
I agree with Weezy. I don't think he knows what the hell he wants to do, and he's just gonna see how this plays out. But heading into the All-Star break, Lakers won 6 of their final 7 games and 11 of their last 16. So it had an offensive run that was top 5 in the NBA during that time. Whether it's shooting hold, hell no. No. Law averages will let them know they'll go back to earth. But you are getting new pieces back, like Gabe Vincent, like Jared Vanderbilt, like what's my guy's name? Cam Reddish, who really didn't get his feet under the soil in LA. So you'll get a chance. That's like getting trade pieces in the trade deadline. It's like getting new pieces in. So you add in Spencer Dinwiddie, who can't defend it all. He's just an offensive guy to hold Ford down until those guys come back. D'Lo's playing really good. With these new pieces, man, they're poised for a run. I just don't know if it's enough to get past Denver or OKC, hell, Golden State. So speaking of Golden State, the next storyline, can the Warriors win the Western Conference with this team? Coach?
No. They cannot win it with this team. The West is too talented for this team to be able to win the conference. Clay is not the old Clay that we know. Yes, he can still put the ball in the hole, but he can't guard like he used to. Those injuries have aged him, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
He can still shoot the ball. We know that. But there's not enough talent on this team to compete with the OKCs and the Denver Nuggets. So I don't think this Warriors team can win the conference.
Jeff.
All right. I thought really long about this. We watched the Lakers make a Western Conference Finals run last year because matchups fell their way.
Mm-hmm.
If Golden State can sneak in to the play-in in an 8th seed and play Minnesota, who hasn't been tested like that before,
they're gonna beat
they can beat Minnesota.
They can beat them. That's facts.
And then you should reshuffle the board at that point.
Yeah.
So yes, Steph, that shooting, Clay, one last run of a Warrior, the mind of Draymond, the young Kuminga. If it falls right, like it fell for the Lakers last year, then if it was a 5th, we'd all be drunk. I get it. I can hear y'all. But it could fall away to where Golden State could get there.
Weez?
I think the West is too talented. But the thing about this Golden State team, I think the owner played his cards too long with these 3 guys. I know he's on his Tom Brady thing and thinking, this is gonna be, but this can't last forever. Clay showed you that he's done. Draymond, he ain't got no more strikes. He ain't got no more strikes. And Steph is still doing his thing, but they're not playing collectively no more. And here's the thing that might can help them. Chris Paul's already got hurt. No, I'm serious. He already got hurt.
Out the way.
It saved him some little time. So maybe in the playoffs, when he catches that hamstring, it may prolong a little bit longer than the first round. But I think the GM played his cards too long with this team.
I can dig that. The Warriors won 8-10 games before the NBA All-Star game. That resurgence has been centered around my guy Draymond Green, man. They have a top 5 defensive team when he is on the floor, 27th when he's not on the floor. So people talk so much shit about Draymond. Yeah, I get it, but anybody that says that he's not like that when you watch those Warriors play really don't know anything about basketball, because he gets that team going. He has unlocked Jonathan Kuminga. He's the replacement for Wiggins. Like Jeff mentioned, these old heads going to get a first-round matchup against a team that got a whole bunch of kittens. And I'm telling you, and there's dogs out there, and I'm telling you, they can beat the hell out of a team. They done it before. They'll do it again. This shit might get spooky. But what they've done, they've unlocked a new death lineup for this team. So you got Draymond Green, you got Kuminga, you got Steph, you got Andrew Wiggins. Now you can substitute
the other
Brandon Podziemski in for Klay Thompson, and I'm trying to tell you, it can get real spooky in Golden State. But they got to make the decision to have Klay come off the bench. If he can do that, sky's the limit. Super scary.
So y'all think this team can beat the Denver Nuggets?
No. No. I didn't say that.
The question was, can they win the Western Conference?
I said if it's got to fall their way like it fell for the Lakers. Something crazy got to happen with Denver.
That's what I'm telling y'all.
And I said that the West is too talented. So.
And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. They don't have Bruce Brown, y'all. That team ain't going to make it. I get what you're saying. They got Jokic. But what I'm trying to tell you, people don't realize how vital having a person that can guard those wings like Bruce Brown. They don't have that on their team. Michael Porter Jr. not playing no defense.
Yeah.
We know damn sure Jamal Murray ain't playing no defense. I'm telling you, it ain't even about necessarily Golden State. Who in the hell is going to check Brad Beal and Devin Booker? If they get a matchup against,
we don't talk about them.
Man,
we gonna talk.
Next storyline: Joel Embiid. Will he come back this season? Weezy.
Nah. I don't think it's safe for him to come back this season. Joel Embiid, this right here, you have to remember how your career started almost.
Mm-hmm.
Your bones just don't heal like that. It just don't. That's just a fact. I ain't taking no shot at the man. They just don't heal that way. And he's too important to that franchise. And it's too important this point in his career.
Yeah.
To take a shot and then not get completely healthy and then mess his whole career up.
Heard you. Jeff?
The sad thing about it is they made that move for Buddy Hield, and that move was great.
Great.
That was a great move for Maxey and Buddy Hield.
Yep.
And you bring in and you unlock, to steal your word, Jay, unlock Tobias Harris, unlock Doc Rivers, Tobias Harris.
Right.
And you bring back Joel Embiid. The thing is, Weezy makes a great point that I don't know if he needs to come back. Because they teeter-totter with this injury too much. He just mysteriously doesn't play against Denver. He doesn't play another game. He plays, then he's done. You know what I'm saying? Like,
should have sat down that entire time.
That's what I mean. So, to me, he's going to want to play. They say he could be back last couple of weeks of the regular season, Coach, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if it's going to be worth it.
Yeah. Coach?
I agree, man. I don't see him coming back because of the injury and how it can derail the rest of his career. And then he's not going to be eligible for any of the awards because he's going to miss too many games.
Hey, it's over with for them awards.
So the awards, the money and everything, he's not going to be able to get any of that. So I don't see it being beneficial for him to come back to try to play, and you're not going to be 100% playing
at all.
So you're not going to make a run toward the championship. So what is going to be the purpose or the pros of you coming back?
Yeah.
So I don't see him coming back.
Yeah, I agree, man. They've been 2-5 since that injury. They might foul out of the top 6. They're only 3.5 games ahead of Miami. I think they fall into a play-in tournament because this team, like Jeff mentioned, just isn't constructed to win without Joel Embiid. You bring in Buddy Hield, you would have attacked the market to get a big instead of a wing. Now, I know that they made that trade thinking that Joel will be back and unlock Buddy Hield to be the Buddy Hield that is in the last year of a contract and play well. But I just think with that injury history, man, just bigger fish to fry. I think you sit out the rest of this year and just get a long rest, come back strong next year. I understand that, you want to go and, help your team, but man, for that team to be good for the foreseeable future and him to actually be the process, he don't need to come back. It's crazy.
Because you weren't winning it this year, no way.
Yeah. Hey, Jeff, you look like the dude on Vince Staples that was in the jail. You look like That's funny. Storyline 5. Are the Oklahoma City Thunder constructed for a deep run in 2024? Jeff.
You know what? I saw this question and I immediately thought of last year's Sacramento Kings.
Mm-hmm.
Like, great regular season, but not battle tested yet in the playoffs. Like, to see, can you be a favorite? Like, can you be one of the top seeds and be a favorite? So I'm going to say yes, that they are, simply because they have great guard play and they have a defender in Chet that seems to be fearless. But don't be surprised if they take an early round loss.
Yeah. Go.
Yeah, I think they are constructed for a deep run. Like Jeff mentioned, that young core can play, man.
Yeah.
SGA is a MVP candidate. Chet is Chet. But their lack of experience will show and cut it short. And considering what the OKC Thunder have come from, a deep run for them is a first round win.
Yeah,
because nobody expected them to be where they are at this point of the plan.
Right.
Yeah, they're far ahead of schedule. So a deep run for them is a first round win, second round exit to me.
Yeah. Weezy?
No, I think they aim for a deep run.
Yeah.
I think this team is ready to play. This team reminds me of the young Thunder against Miami Heat. It reminds me of KD, Russ.
Yeah.
Because KD was a walking 30 ball. A walking 30 ball. SGA is a walking 30 ball.
Yeah.
He's a walking 30 ball. Chet's doing his thing. This team is constructed, and they got the Williams kid.
Jalen Williams.
Both of them.
Yeah.
So you say experience, but this team is good.
Yeah.
So, and they beat what's called last night handily. I watched that game. They beat the Clippers handily last night.
Yeah. Clippers old. Yeah.
So I just don't know how young is gonna hurt them, because they was young last year.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not young this year.
Chet wasn't playing.
Yeah,
Chet was out last year.
That's just Chet.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
That's a lot. The second leading scorer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough team.
I'm with you though, Weez.
Do they have the talent? Yes, with all the guys, SGA, Chet, Jalen Williams, yes. Those are cornerstone guys for that franchise. The problem is I don't think they have an elite closing five with Lou Dort. He's just not the guy that you need. So that's why they bring in a guy like Gordon Hayward to be that fifth guy. Now, that calf injury is going to keep him out for the next week or so. He might play as early as next week, but in theory, you bring him in to be the fifth guy. Josh Giddey, he's got a lot going on. I worry about SGA, though, because, he going to get 30, but sometimes they need, in the playoff, you need a guy to go get 50, 45,
I think SGA can do it.
And he can do it, but will he do it? Like, I think he cuts off at 30. Like, and I've seen it a lot of times. Maybe he just takes his foot off the gas. And he just stops at 30. He's like, I'm good, but I just know that for them to win and to go further past Denver, Phoenix, the Lakers, Minnesota, he going to have to go get some 40s. There's some games, some 40 nights.
And his game doesn't take a lot of energy.
Yeah.
He's smooth. It doesn't take a lot of energy. He's not running. He's not Westbrook. He's not a Westbrook or your guy from
De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, he ain't running up and down the court like.
Oh no, it's his pace. It's pace. It's pace.
He's got a very
basketball.
smooth game.
I just worry about that team because they just Lou Dort is just like, all right, who is this guy that's gonna come in and I think that would be the reason they're like, all right, Sam Presti, hold on to all of these damn draft picks. Let's get some of these guys out of here and get you a for real number 2-3 guy. Yeah. Jalen Williams is cold though.
Yeah,
Jalen Williams is cold. Jalen Williams is cold.
And he got a nice body on.
Yeah, nah.
Hey,
sure.
you.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh,
Man.
You.
He's a nice athlete.
there you go.
Goodness gracious.
There you go.
Storyline 6. Jesus. He went crazy. That one. Once healthy, can the Knicks stay in the top 5 of the East, Coach Locke?
Yes, they can. Brunson is becoming a emerging star. He's on the way to teetering that superstar status if he continues to do what he does. A healthy Julius Randle and the moves they made before the trade deadline to get Bogdanović puts the Knicks as a legit contender because any given night, any one of those guys can go get you 30. Bogdanović is the guy, the glue guy, because he can do it all. Julius Randle doesn't have to have as much pressure on him anymore because of Jalen Brunson and Bogdanović. So, yes, with this team healthy, they can be a strong contender in the East.
Jeffrey.
I agree. You got to get healthy.
Yeah.
But you make that bogey trade, got him out of the depths of Detroit.
Yeah.
You got him out of the depths of Detroit, and you got a player.
Yeah.
You got a player that fits that roster like a glove. You already made the trade to get my man's OG. He got to, health is another thing as well.
Yeah.
But you made the right moves, and that team is ready to make a run.
Weezy?
Yeah. I think they're ready to roll. But I think this team right here is just as important as Doc with the Bucks for Thibodeau. This team they have to go now.
Yeah.
If they don't go now and they can somehow bottom out with the injuries, they're gonna break their whole team up.
Yeah.
Bronson playing out of his mind.
They're gonna fire Thibodeau.
The problem with this team is Tibbs. Like, unfortunately, Tibbs, the reason that 3 guys are injured is because of Tibbs. He plays everybody 38, 40 minutes. I mean, shit. So, in turn, Tibbs has been the reason that ruined the Chicago Bulls run. But they better not let Tibbs run this goddamn team.
We give Tibbs a hard time by that, and he does run teams.
Hell yeah.
But he also gets them deep in the playoffs.
Not really.
He had the Bulls deep in the
Minnesota,
playoffs.
Chicago, here we are in New York. Let's see what he does with it.
He already did it twice.
No. Minnesota didn't run shit. They didn't go nowhere.
Okay, well, Chicago.
East Conference Finals.
Ran them into the ground.
But he made
Turn Luau Ding into Luau Ding.
I understand that, but when he made it to the finals.
I'm just saying, conference finals, I get you. But the last time the Knicks went 14-2 in January, 20 years ago in 94, and they made it to the NBA Finals that year. So with OG, Randall, and Mitch, all are out because of overuse. Ran them into the damn ground. They out within the next month or so. They'll be back. Yeah, starting 5, JB, Josh Hart, OG, Randall, and Mitch. They can really cause some trouble. And then you had Bogey last night, scored 18 in the third quarter. So he going to have games like that. You had Precious Achunwa coming off the bench last night, had 19 and 11. Come on, man.
They're always going to have an advantage because nobody plays defense in the NBA but them.
Yeah, listen. They sliding.
Yeah.
They slide.
Yeah.
So they always going to have an advantage.
Then you got White Dante, who's been
Still got White
cooking.
Dante.
White Dante been cooking. He's averaging 19 this year. He played in Golden State last year. He averaged 6.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? Then you got Alec Burks, who comes off the bench and shooting it at a high level, dog. This team, I'm telling you,
They got a squad.
Jalen Brunson is gonna have a Jimmy Butler run this playoffs. As long as he got the gas, he just needs some gas. Like if Tibbs leave him a quarter tank of gas for this 35% of the season, goddamn, he can have. I'm telling you, he can have a Jimmy Butler run. Dude, nasty.
He called.
Bro, Jalen Brunson is nasty.
He just busy.
I'm telling you, man. I'm 100% chance they're making the conference finals this year. 100% chance, barring any injuries. 100% chance is them in Boston. 100%. It ain't nobody beating them. Not in no 7 games. Not fully healthy. Not with that 10.
Eastern Conference Finals in the Garden is going to be amazing.
Man, that's going to be
Boston and the Knicks.
Basketball.
You're right about that.
Yeah.
If
Basketball.
you get that right, that'll be fun.
All is right with basketball. Speaking of Boston, which listen what I'm trying to tell you.
I didn't.
Will Kristaps Porzingis, this is Jeff's guy, stay healthy enough for the Boston Celtics to make it to the 2024 NBA Finals? Weezy.
Here's the thing. If he stays healthy right now, they shouldn't play in the Game 7.
Damn right.
They shouldn't play in the Game 7.
Damn right.
If he stays healthy. That's a big if, though. Like my boy right here, that's a big if.
It's always been a big if.
But if he stays healthy, they shouldn't. The way that team is playing, the way they coach, the way they play together as a team, they shouldn't play in the game 7.
Yep. Jeff.
Hey man, listen. Listen, I'm gonna be nice here. I'm just trying to be nice. You pissed me off already. No, so here's the thing. He don't have to be healthy for them to make a final run, to be honest. Kristaps is not. You got Drew Holiday. You got Derek White playing. I told you Derek White was my fringe all-star pick this year.
Yeah.
You got Tito. She got Tito.
That's the problem.
Made a trade to get my man's from Memphis for a little bit of nothing for more depth on the post and on the perimeter. You did. That was a solid pick for depth. I say he's an all-star. It's a depth.
Talking about David Roddy, bro?
No, the kid from Memphis. Shit, I have to look it up. Don't worry about it. I'll get back to it. But you got Tatum, you got Brown. Young guys still that have already been there.
Yeah.
That team should be able to make the Western Conference. Anything Porzingis, Eastern Conference Finals, anything Porzingis gives you is icing on the cake.
Yeah. Just got to keep Taylor Rooks away from them boys. That's it.
Yeah.
Because Jaylen Brown got 1 year to get 5 more rings because of his bold proclamation. He said he's gonna win 5 championships. You got 1 year to get 5 of them, Coach. What are we talking about?
You tripping?
Yeah,
he was tripping. Yes, I think he can stay healthy enough. With him being with Tatum and Brown and those guys in Boston, he doesn't have to exert as much.
Mm-hmm.
And like Jeff mentioned, I think the Boston Celtics knows his history. So if they ever feel like a situation where they may need to rest him, they will, because they know they can still overcome him not playing those few games to keep him healthy for the playoffs. So I think he will stay healthy enough for them to make a run.
Yeah, man. This duo of Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, they've been spoiled with riches, being on good teams their entire career. They never played on a team this good, man. The additions of Drew Holiday, like Jeff mentioned, Kristaps Porzingis into that starting.
Xavier Tillman.
He brought Xavier Tillman.
No, I'm saying I said depth.
That boy, he ain't it. But Xavier Tillman, okay, it's
for depth.
Yeah.
That's how I say he's gonna be a 40-minute. Good gracious,
yeah, this boy ain't playing. Listen, he gonna be in there waving like Petey Pablo.
Oh Lord.
Listen, but you add in KP, you add in Drew. Those are clear upgrades over Marcus Smart and Robert Williams. So KP is the X factor. That's 20 points a game. Robert Williams, they ain't no history in the way of Jesus that he was going to get 20. No way. So this is the thing. I think these guys have to be playing at their best level, but they're dependent on Tito. Al Horford is 35 years old.
They got to get him out of there.
They got to get another center. He is not the guy that you think he is, and they're going to be dependent on him to guard some of the best. He can't guard Bam.
But here's the thing about Big Al. Every year in the playoffs, he gives us he put up record numbers.
But those heartbreaking losses that we talk about with Boston every year is because of a lack of big man play. Like the reason that they lost they will lose to Denver is because they don't have anybody to guard Nikola Jokic.
Mm-hmm.
That would be the reason. So in turn, I hope so. I want Jason, not really Jaylen Brown. I want Jason Tatum to win one though. I really do, man. He deserves one.
Like I'm just saying, with him and Porzingis on the court, Porzingis is a walking.
Porzingis, they don't unlock.
He's
Porzingis.
a walking matchup nightmare.
This is nasty for them. They shouldn't lose. It's their championship to win this year.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. And the final storyline: can the Suns contend without a true point guard, Coach Lott?
What do you consider contending? Are we talking about winning the championship or making
Will they
a
play in
run?
the Western Conference Finals without a point guard?
I don't think they can. I think you need a true point guard because in the playoffs, the game slows down. I know you got KD that can put the ball in the hole. Devin Booker can put the ball in the hole. We know that. Brad Beal can put the ball in the hole. But it's a lot. You need somebody to run the show. When the game slows down, you got to have that steady point guard that's a true point guard that's not worried about scoring, or you don't need them to score to affect the game. So with them not having a true point guard, I don't think they can.
Jeff?
Nah. They can win a series maybe, but that's about it.
No.
That's about it.
Weezy?
They struggle in two categories that I don't like. and this is a big category. That's why they need a point guard. They average most turnovers in the league, and they struggle in fourth quarter scoring.
Come on, Weezy.
So,
come on,
when
Weezy.
you need point guards, and so,
oh boy.
and here's the thing. I watch KD. KD is getting to his spots, but he's better when he's already at the spot. Somebody give him the ball.
For sure.
So, I just don't know.
Hell yeah. That's all right. The Suns put all their chips in, man. Literally all of them.
Every chip they
got. And anytime that a team has done this, it never works out, dog. It just don't. It just doesn't. Like, let's just be real. They're not going to pose any real threat in the West. I don't see it happening. Yeah, with it. I don't give a damn if they healthy or not. They don't have enough. Those three guys can't do it by themselves. It didn't work in Brooklyn with KD. Won't work with the Clippers. They old as hell. They look old as hell.
Clippers?
No.
The Clippers look old as hell?
Clippers are old. They are old.
They look dominant this NBA.
65%. But we got this, and I think that they worked so hard to get acclimated that first 65% of the season. They came out last night. They looked old as hell, and I'm talking about Anthony Edwards and them. Man, let's run their old ass up out of here. These old ass players, like they talk. People talk about the Clippers like that. That's an old ass team. We're going, man. Let's get these boys up out of here. Like that's the running joke with the Clippers, and they have a really good coach, a really good team. I think that team is past its prime. I ain't mad about that, but you have to have a base, and that team has super top heavy. Like it's just those guys, and then the extras. And when I say you can't do that with extras unless you have for real extras, the reason that it worked in Miami because those extras was Udonis Haslem, and Mario Chalmers, Ray Allen, Mike Miller, like real killers.
It was a different league too.
It was a different league, but that's what I'm saying. Bro, you know who they got? It's Josh Okogie.
You talking to the choir.
Like
I said it when they made the Brad Beal trade. That was one move too many.
Bro, that was a bad trade. And I'm telling you, they're gonna blow that. Brad Beal will be gone at the end of this season. They're super talented. You just gotta have a base. And Brad Beal ain't the person that's the base for that team. You either gotta have a big or you gotta have a point guard.
Gotta have a point guard.
You gotta have a point guard. You can't win like this, man. And that is.
Why don't KD, he don't shoot his pull up no more?
That one dribble Jimmy, man.
I watched it. He don't shoot it no more.
It's unstoppable, man. KD, man.
I hate the way that old KD look old too, man.
Nah, you're damn lie. No.
He can still do his thing.
No.
KD having a phenomenal year.
Nah, KD. We ain't talking about KD enough.
KD
nasty.
But he don't shoot that pull up no more.
He don't have to.
Wow.
I don't think he's aggressive enough. Like I'm looking at games where he can go get 50, and he's settled for 35. Devin Booker is going for it though. Yeah. My boy is going for it.
Yeah, he young.
Yeah, for sure. He nasty too.
Lead the league of turnovers.
They ain't got no point guard.
And that's it.
They ain't got no point guard.
He couldn't be playing your point.
Yeah, but
him and his
Royce O'Neal's they cut. Oh. He's their third leading scorer right now.
You bring in Royce O'Neal, dog. Royce O'Neal's a stand in the corner. That's your Ray Allen. That's supposed to be Ray Allen.
But here's the thing: if Brad Beal gets healthy, they're gonna be all right in the playoffs.
They're gonna be good. But who's they? Bro, listen.
When the game slow down.
Yeah.
And it's going to slow down in the playoffs. It's going
to slow down. And their 5-man is Yusuf Nurkic. And I've heard my guy, now he nasty. Like, listen, he going to get, but he's out of shape. He's been out of shape his entire career. And you run his ass up and down the floor.
What's
and he's done.
What Rondo?
At home.
Rondo
at home.
Showtime with
him.
I know, but he can't help them.
Party. Rondo party.
He party.
Only point guard that's at the crib right now that can help them.
Better hope Chris Paul hit the buyout.
Yeah.
That's all you can hope.
Man, Johnny Wall.
I don't know.
And that is.
Yeah,
another episode. Johnny Wall. Run Johnny Wall
and Brad Beal back one more time.
Man, Johnny Wall. And Brad Beal hated playing with Johnny Wall. He was so happy when he left.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And that's another installment of FSP. Big storylines. I'm excited about this 35% of the season. And I tell you what, damn Thibodeau, if you ruin this for New York, because I've seen it happen.
Just get to the Eastern Finals, Thibodeau, you'll get your job, man.
Yeah, you get your job. They got to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, or he gone.
Yeah. He made too many moves. That team
He's gonna put everybody in surgery if he don't.
That team ready to win. That team ready to run. Yeah.
Tweet us some questions throughout the show at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up
crazy.
on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, please check out the YouTube page and wherever you find your favorite podcast. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
The revolution will be podcasted.